Excuse me. Hello again, everybody. Good day. Hope the force was with you today, and today being May the 4th. Today is, as you know, today is Friday. Today is our economics talk, Economics Friday, and welcome to another economics talk. Let me just make sure my volume is good. Make sure that all right, I'm being heard. So, what a week. What a week. I don't know if you all were here Monday and Wednesday. Monday we had automation talk. Wednesday was good talk. Good talk on Wednesdays. I learned a lot. And Friday, here to cap it off. I know you coming home from work. Hope your day was good. Nice day today. Summer's starting to roll in. Or shall I say mid-spring. Summer's next month. Get ready. And get ready to listen to this good old economics talk today on Friday. Normally, what economics is, I'm one of your hosts. We have other hosts that come in and have specialties on each topic, each other topics that we speak about. And economics is a really good topic. A lot of other people come in and speak upon economics. Now, our economics talking range from cryptocurrency, range from stocks, bonds, technical analysis, trading, savings, anything that has to do with not only money, but as think of it like this, accounting and finance. Both are two ends of the same stick. So they have to do with one another. Accounting is the art of saving money, and finance is the art of finding money. So think of it like that. Our economics talks are on those bases. We're going to talk about how we can A, save money, and B, find some more money, how we can make our money work with each other. Now, the past few weeks, we've been talking about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, as we believe over here, is something that's going to be huge in the future, both cryptocurrency and its underlying technology, blockchain. But cryptocurrency itself I don't want to say can, but is revolutionized. Revolution. I mix my words. I apologize, but it is revolutionary. Cryptocurrency can propel early adopters, and I would say some mid adopters, depending on when you got in. If you're a mid adopter, but cryptocurrency can propel a lot of early adopters to be millionaires, and underlying technology, depending on which cryptocurrency use the blockchain technology, people are using that technology to basically change the world. One of our hosts, Ulysses, sent a email which talks about these two young teenagers at I forgot what conference this was, but it was in Toronto this past week. And how they plan on using the blockchain technology to sequence genomes to help cure sickness. Now that is something that is outstanding in my opinion. Here you have these two young teenagers using blockchain technology to basically revolutionize different industries that they have a passion for. Now, I don't want to play that video here, but what I will do is I will leave a link in the description to that video. And it's an interesting video. It's a couple minutes long. I think 25 minutes long, but it's not one of those. I know people look at a video and say, oh, it's 25 minutes long, and they'll skip ahead a couple minutes to see if they get to the big part or the good parts. But this video is a pretty good video. It's very interesting, and it lets you know, hey, this is something big. Now, another one of our hosts, Mike V, sent us a excuse me, an article from CCN saying Zimbabwe's only crypto exchange aims for a national digital revolution. Hello, Dollar Will. Hello, how you doing today? If you like to come on, we all would like to hear your expertise on whatever you have. But like I was saying, Zimbabwe has a crypto exchange, and from the comments, also from the comments, from the comments of this article, someone was saying that Zimbabwe actually has 2 crypto exchanges. I don't know how true that is, but for an African country to have a crypto exchange, one, to be honest, I like that. I like that because so many times we have thought Black Americans, or just not even specifically Black Americans. I don't want to say Black Americans as if we are the diaspora. We're a minority in the Black diaspora, but so many times I'm sure, as I've thought this, that you being in the diaspora, you look upon Africa and say, well, where's the innovation? Where is the will to advance? Where's the will to innovate? All right, Dollar Will, have a good one. Well, I have a good meal, so I'm trying to say. Well, where's the will to say, hey, this is on the horizon. Let's check it out. This technology is on the horizon. The world is changing. Let's be ahead of the 8 ball instead of behind the 8 ball. But when I see this, I like it. I love it. I actually love it. In Zimbabwe, a country years past, has always and consistently been in the news concerning one thing or another. Been in the news concerning, hey, hyperinflation. Been in the news saying, hey, oh, President Robert Mugabe did this. Hey, President Robert Mugabe did that. But when you look at this is something positive. This is not nothing negative. There's something positive. And I believe that this is something that we need to look and say, okay, this is something I can jump on. This is something I can support. Now, the name of the exchange is, I don't know how to pronounce it, Golex or Golex, depending on how you pronounce the I. I believe it's Golex. And this is the website. Digital currency for people in Africa. I just read this today. I haven't made an account yet, and they're hiring. Hey, if you're out there and you know coding or how to help this exchange prosper, they're hiring. Get you some African work experience. And I like who they got on the splash page. I love it. I love it. Only thing you missing is his wife and kids. Had like 2 kids right here looking at their father, saying, "Hey, Dad, what are you doing, Dad?" And then a wife standing up over him, behind the shoulder, where he with her hands rubbing his shoulders. Baby, you can do it. I like this. See, yeah. And who was talking about us? A few people. I like Cointelegraph. I go to them for a lot of my news, crypto news. All right. So we're gonna check these people out. I'm going ahead and let's see here. We have our other. Oops. Hold on. Let me stop the screen share. We have our other host, Mike Vincent. How you doing today, Mike?
Good, brother. Yourself?
I am doing good. Nice weather out here. Nice weather out here so far. Nice and warm. How about where you at?
Yeah, it's war. I actually just came back from a lecture listening to Dr. Ibrahim X drop some knowledge at the Innovation Center. So
Okay, okay. Well, I want to say thank you for the article about Zimbabwe's cryptocurrency. I saw the site. The site is nice, and I was reading some of some of the articles, and the way the article was structured, in my opinion, it was they knew who was going to come and read the article, so they was trying to let these people know, say, hey, this is and this technology is like you've always said is groundbreaking. Is something to be a part of.
well, yeah, and I think Ulysses and Age of Gravity had a cannabis hangout earlier in the week, and we were discussing Zimbabwe legalizing cannabis as well
Yes.
the other day. So you combine the crypto with the cannabis, the legalization of cannabis, and you're talking about a $20 billion industry.
And it's saying it seems I know I seen this play out some type of way somewhere. I don't know if it's just technology itself, of how it seems like technology is getting better and better every month. You always hear something come out. At one point in time within the past couple of years, it's like you every time you turn on the news, something was getting invented, something was coming out. But now with this cryptocurrency, in the beginning, people are saying, "Oh, it's a fad. It's not going to last." This and that, and they always compare cryptocurrency to the internet when where the internet was in the early '90s, and they say, "Hey, this is what cryptocurrency is compared to what the internet was." But now, when you hear stories like this, and like you just said, Ulysses and Anti-Gravity had a hangout about cryptocurrency, and I saw the video Ulysses sent. We'll talk about that. Ulysses is going to come on later about how these two young teenagers were going to use the blockchain technology to do all these things. And I'm thinking, hey, at a certain point, all of this stuff concerning cryptocurrency and blockchain is just going to come out of the woodworks, and all of a sudden every day you're just going to hear something new, something new, something new.
You also have to take into consideration that Puerto Rico is a new cryptocurrency hub.
Yes, yes, I forgot about that. And then they're welcoming in all type of investors because they're using this burgeoning new technology and this burgeoning new field to help get their country together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is, I don't know about you, but this is kind of exciting. I'm trying to get my foot in somewhere. I don't want to get older and my grandkids say, "Hey, Grandpa, when what were you doing?" I don't want to be that person that say, "Oh, well, I didn't do it because of this," and have my grandkids look at me like, "What? I thought you were cool." I want to say, "Yeah, I did this. I got my foot in, or I did the best I could." I want them to look at me and say, "Okay, yeah, that's my granddaddy."
Well, the other news as well is that Ethereum, I think I sent the email about that to the group, was that it's projected to spike up before the end of the year to 2,500.
Yes,
from what it is now.
Yes, Ethereum. You say Ethereum's supposed to spike 2,500, and Bitcoin's supposed to expected to spike a couple. The highest total I heard of was $90,000, and last year those two. Last year, I want to look at the historical snapshot. Excuse me, of these two historical snapshot of these two coins of this time last year, which would be let's say May 7th of last year. Bitcoin was 1,500 and Ethereum was $96. Imagine that, $96.
What year was this?
This time last year, May 7th, 2017.
You mean Ethereum was $96?
$96.
Yeah, Ethereum was $96. Not Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin was 1,500 and Ethereum
Yeah,
was
right, right,
$96.
right. And I
And
think Litecoin was something like I think it was like below $20 or something to that effect.
yeah, it was about 90. No, not I don't want to say 90, 29, 92.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. And those Ethereum and Bitcoin, they ended the year 2017, Bitcoin at 13,000 and you don't have Ethereum up here. Ethereum's about $500 at the end of 2017.
Yeah, but in January of 2017, Ethereum was like $15 or something to that effect.
Yes, yes. Bitcoin was 960, Ethereum was 826. So it's like, yeah, people talk about these two things, well, not these two things, but people talk about cryptocurrency and say, oh, da 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 da. This person said this on CNN. This person said this on MSNBC. Meanwhile, those same people that tell you not to buy, they're buying. They're buying behind your backs. And meanwhile, the prices are going up, going up, going up, and you just you you SOL. And that's just the masses. The masses, just the masses who listen to I'm saying mainstream media, or who don't seek out alternative news or alternative views to say, okay, what are other people saying about this? They just listen to one stream of media and they tell them, hey, this is this. We want you to think this. And trust me, I don't want to be like Kanye, but but you understand what I'm saying? It's like, wow, this is amazing.
Well, there'll be the Johnny come latelys. You know, you're a day late and a dollar short,
Mm-hmm.
or cryptocurrency short. So, you know, in my opinion, this is a perfect time to buy into it. However, it's not to be traded. It's actually to be a long-term hold.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
should be a part of your asset. It should be a part of your portfolio. It shouldn't be like the only thing that you buy into. Hold on one second, brother.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And I agree. It should be a part of your overall portfolio, because reading this, let's okay. I don't know if who's listening to this, but when I was learning this the traditional stock market, I obviously I read books, and one book I read was Tony Martin's Money Master the Game, and I would look at videos and people would say, I would look at videos first and people would say, hey, these stock traders, they're not always right. Monkeys can pick out some stocks and beat them. And it literally was what's the word I'm looking for? It literally was an experiment where some monkeys threw darts at a board and picked out stocks, and the stocks did a better performance than the stock traders. So when you know stock traders cannot, they don't always beat the market. How they make their money is on the fees. So I agree with what Mike said. This is a long-term hold, especially if me personally, I never was a trader, and you're trying to guess what's the height, you're trying to guess what's going to be the low. You're going to leave some money on the table. You're gonna, miss out on money. Just one thing I always I always use this example when people say, "Oh, I trade cryptocurrency, you in and out, in and out, in and out." Dash, the cryptocurrency called Dash, January 1st, 2017, Dash was $11.26. Now, Dash currently right now is $486.39. So typically what people will do when they trade cryptocurrency is they'll go in and out on a couple cryptocurrencies, in and out, in and out, in and out. But they're going in and out, but the trend line is trending up, is trending up. So they're always trading their positions. But if you just would have held Dash, topped out at $1,600 the end of last year. $1,600. So in 1 year, Dash went from $11 to $1,600. And what I love about Dash is, like I always tell people this, it has a master node component, meaning if you have 1,000 Dash, that will help. 1,000 Dash will give you a master node component. So you set this thing up. Master node is you're securing the blockchain. You're hosting that coin's blockchain. To do that, you're getting paid. Dash's ROI is 7% per year. But hey, you bought it at $10. So you got your ROI back. So now you're getting paid 6 Dash a month, $1,600 each Dash. I mean, this is amazing. So when you say hold your crypto, I wholeheartedly agree. Hold your crypto. Hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let it go.
You know, I also like to throw in REITs as well. You know, real estate investment trust.
Mm-hmm.
Because that seems to run parallel with the cryptocurrencies and fluctuation and dips.
Oh, those are coming out. I saw a few coins that are still in their ICO that's trying to do that's trying to do global real estate. Use the blockchain.
That's where Airbnb comes in.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So all we're saying is on these live streams and these hangouts is diversify your portfolios. You don't have to have $1 million to go in on cryptocurrencies. You don't have to have $100,000 to go into cryptocurrencies. You just need 1,000 or lunch money. Whatever you spend on your lunch money, whatever you spend it on your takeout, that's what you're gonna put in to your cryptos. You can buy Ripple with lunch money.
Oh yeah. Starbucks coffee. Oh, Ripple's like 89 cents. That's yes.
Right.
You get 100 Ripple for less than $100.
And they're projecting that Ripple is going to explode at the end of the year.
Oh my God. When I first got into cryptocurrency, I heard of Bitcoin, but then I went to CoinMarketCap and I saw Ripple up there top 5, and it was like 22 cents. And I said, wow, I can buy this instead of spending $300. So I went to go see what Ripple was, and I saw what they were doing. And I said, wow, because I've sent money across borders using MoneyGram and Western Union, and it does cost money. It does cost money. So what I did, I say, I like Ripple and I like what they're doing, and it does cost money. If you send like $200-300 across borders, it's going to cost you $25-75 just to send it. So I got a lot of Ripple. I purchased a lot of Ripple.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and what irritates me is I go on YouTube and I listen to a few YouTubers, but YouTube's algorithm, they feed you like videos. So a lot of people will say, oh yes. So a lot of people will say, oh, I don't like Ripple because it's a bankster coin. It's a centralized bankster coin. And Satoshi Nakamoto say this is going to be, the nonsensical, the irritating gibberish that spews out their mouth. And I'm like, come, really? I'm willing to bet my Ripple that a lot of those people, well, not even a lot, 2% of those people that's been talking that trash about Ripple, they have some Ripple. Trust me, they have Ripple.
And plus, why not diversify your portfolio?
Exactly. Why not? It's there. It's going to go. Right. It's going to pop in price. So why not get a good bushel full? Knowing it's 20 at the time, it was 22-25 cents. You spend $100, you can get what 500? No, 400 to 500. I mean, come on. I don't know. Some people like we always say don't think logically, like to follow other people and say, oh yeah, this sure is not. Yeah, Satoshi. Yeah, no.
Well, you're always going to have the naysayers who piggyback off of what the experts say in order to make it their opinion as well. So, the only thing we can do is we can just offer suggestions. This is not a financial consulting platform. This isn't, we're not CFA certified. We're just talking about the market, where it's going, what the news is. We're not here to take your money and tell you what to do with it. We're just here to talk about and have a simple dialogue about what the market is doing from an economic perspective. And the main focus here is cryptocurrencies.
Yes. We're not financial experts. Take whatever we say and do your own research. I understand when I say do your own research, that's cliche, but please just simply look at some of the coins we may mention and say, yeah, they're wrong. I don't like this or not. It's simple. Just just do your own research. It's simple. It's not hard at all. As a matter of fact, it's a big, deep rabbit hole. You might like it.
Mm-hmm.
But
now,
yeah,
Estonia. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead. I really want
Estonia.
You to say
Estonia is establishing their own cryptocurrency as well, their own coin. I think it's called Estonia coin or something to that effect.
Now, aren't they like the 10th country that are doing this? I mean, everyone knows Venezuela, but people don't know Israel. Israel been saying this. I think Germany said it. But how is a country establishing their own coin? I wonder how that fits into the big picture.
It becomes an asset, right? So much like a bond, gold, their own currency on a forex, a cryptocurrency or a coin would just be another asset, nation state asset that you can trade off of. And because it's digital, it doesn't take much to actually produce it, right? It's not like gold where you have to dig for it, you have to mine, you have to wait for the bars and the bullion to turn into a bullion or anything like that. They have enough computers and they have enough technology to generate this sort of currency that they're looking to invest into as an asset.
Now, all state currencies, all country currencies, I imagine will need to be backed by something tangible, like Venezuela's backing theirs with gold.
Or they're backing this with oil.
Oh yeah, oil. Wow, I don't know why I said gold. Oil. They're backing theirs with oil. I'm imagining every country who will say, "Hey, we want our own cryptocurrency." It will have to be backed by something tangible. If not, does it? Is it?
It can be seen as a convertible currency. So, for example, Cuba has two currencies. They have a national currency, and then they have another currency for export. So, how they do business from an import-export perspective, even though with the sanctions, that currency is what's used to get around.
Okay. One moment. I think we got a bad connection for Mike there. But he was saying Cuba has two cryptocurrencies. And you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I think we had a bad connection. You said Cuba has two. Cuba has, where you left off was Cuba has two cryptocurrencies and they use one to get around. Then you cut off.
No, they have two currencies. So they have two hard currencies. They have one for export because of the sanctions that the United States has against it, right? So they use that currency to do import export, and then they have a hard currency that they use on the ground. That's a local currency that they use to pay people and do business with on the ground.
Okay.
So those are not cryptos, but those are regular hard currencies. The other piece that I was talking about was North Korea has been looking into doing cryptocurrencies as well for micro business financing, because to get around the sanctions like the rest of the countries like Cuba, Venezuela, and Syria, and Iraq, they're also looking at a cryptocurrency as well. And with the two coming together, the South and the North, having this peace treaty, who knows what can come out of that?
Yeah, I know South Korea is a big investor into cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, I hear a lot of people say South Korea is a proxy for China, for Chinese to invest in cryptocurrency.
Right.
So if the two Koreas unite, that's just more room for Chinese to access the cryptocurrency market, and more Koreans just to invest into the cryptocurrency market.
Well, don't forget that China has a bigger human capital than South Korea does. So there's some legitimacy as to why South Korea would want to do something like this, as opposed to China doing it, right? China has its own internal economy that they can survive off of for quite some time, whereas South Korea can only survive off of the internal economy for so long because there's so few people, to circulate that, that business.
Okay. Now, I often wonder how the cryptocurrency landscape would explode if China were to suddenly allow investing into cryptocurrency. If the Chinese government would suddenly allow Chinese to invest into cryptocurrency, I wonder how the cryptocurrency sector would explode.
Probably immediately, because there's like 1 billion people there, right? So they put down clamps on how to do investments and buying of cryptocurrencies, because they control the internet and then the whole network infrastructure. So even if you did have a blockchain in place, they have countermeasures to stop that type of stuff from happening and undermining the new petro yuan or the yuan itself.
Yeah, I forgot about that, man. So much stuff that it's like so much stuff that I'm learning that I don't want to forget. But when you mention it, it's like, yeah, I forgot about that. They do have their own petro yuan. So, oh God, sometimes when I look at, it's a few people I follow on YouTube when my cryptocurrency news. I follow Box Mining. He's in Hong Kong. I follow The Modern Investor, and I follow a few more people just for more technical things on how to protect myself and how to protect my cryptocurrency. But the technology, a lot of this technology is coming out of China, coming out of Hong Kong, coming out of Korea, like EOS, like Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, he's Russian. Bitcoin, well, it's I'm not gonna jump in that ditch to argue who created Bitcoin, but a lot of these coins like Walton Chain, it's a Walton Chain is a I forgot the word I'm looking for, but it's growing exponentially. They're going to release a master node component, so their price for it is going to grow. It's the limits to both the technology and the limits to how the cryptocurrency space can grow in terms of market cap, because right now it's just under 500 billion. It's not even worth the same evaluation of one company on the S&P. It's still small, and you get some of this stuff and you think, wow, Me, logic, I'm thinking, wow, no, if this is this small, even regulators say it's too small to regulate. The market is too small to regulate. So how if this thing gets to 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 5 trillion, 10 trillion, how much are these some of these major coins are going to be? That's to be honest, that's my thinking. That's how I think of things. If it's 89, if Ripple's 89 cent now, can it be $5? Can it be $10? Can it be $25?
It's a speculation for Ripple at the end of the year. It's supposed to be something like over $500. So, I mean, it's only May right now. So, and it's at 89 cents. So, where is it going to explode at? I don't know. But the speculation is supposed to be in the 3 digits by the end of the year. So, and I guess it's a good segue to kind of go into what's a good marketplace, right? Binance. What are the alternatives? What's your opinion on that?
I like Binance. Binance sells a lot of cryptocurrency coins that you really can't obviously for Americans, Coinbase is the entry point to transfer your fiat to Bitcoin. Then after that, Coinbase only sells, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin. But I like Binance because it has a lot of the coins that you're looking for. And on top of it, they have their own coin, which is in the future is going to be a limited supply, which means the price of their own currency, the exchange currency, which you can use to lessen the fees on trading currency, that's going to be higher. Other than Binance, you have Cryptopia, which I'm starting to dislike Cryptopia because 2 months ago, I think, yeah, 2 months ago, I bought some Lenda coin and I tried to send it to my wallet and it never got there. Yeah, I bought like 68,000 Lenda and it never got there. So I had to write a ticket, and Cryptopia is based in New Zealand. I had to open up a ticket, and it took 30 days. They tell you it's going to take 30 days before we get to your ticket. And they finally got it to my ticket, and they were like, hey, the transfer is not working. Then recently I had sold a coin, and I sold us a Bitcoin. I tried to transfer the Bitcoin to another exchange, but I didn't. Usually I send you a confirmation saying, hey, do you confirm you want to send this Bitcoin? I never got it. So now I have to open up another a ticket for them to fix that. So at first I did like Crypto. I'm not liking them right now. I like Coin Exchange because they hold some of the second tier cryptocurrencies that Binance don't hold. Other than Coinbase, the first exchange I had interactions with was Kraken because they sold Ripple, and at the time, this was last year November, you could buy Ripple on a few exchanges, and Kraken actually was in the news because the New York, somebody from New York was saying they want Kraken to turn over some information to New York, and Kraken was like, hey, no, we're not dealing, we don't have any business with no New York state residents, so we're not turning nothing over to you all. So that gave me some confidence in Kraken. But those are the three exchanges, right? Or really four. Sometimes you still have to deal with Cryptopia because there's some coins you're trying to get to that are only sold on certain exchanges. But those are the certain exchanges I like. But all these exchanges are centralized. Anyone that's been in the cryptocurrency space for a while would tell you don't keep your coins on the exchange because a couple of years ago, Mount Gox got hacked for a number of Bitcoin, and they're still going through that. It's like 3 or 4 years later. So it's a good idea. Whatever cryptocurrency you buy, go to that currency's website, download the wallet, put it in your computer. There's ways you can protect yourself. in terms of if your computer crashes, how always have your private keys. And what your private keys is, how I think about it is this: you have the blockchain, which is a continuous ledger, and you have your coins on your computer, and your computer crashes. Something happened to your computer. But as long as you have your private keys in a safe place, you can re-download the wallet. You can go to each wallet has a debug console section where you can input commands. You can go there, input your private key, and if you put a password protection on your wallet, it asks you for your password, and it'll re-download the information from the ledger, which says, hey, this private key owns X amount of this coin. And that's what I like, and that's what a lot of people say. You are your own bank. You can take all your money anywhere. We have our other host, Dollar Will, has just came on. How you doing today, Dollar Will?
How you guys doing? I have another good conversation. I
Yeah,
tune in. What is it, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Mondays is automation. I will admit I do not know much. I know very little about automation, so host a show and I'm learning at the same time. Wednesdays is geopolitics. I'm learning. I'm looking at a lot of videos about geopolitics, and Fridays is economics.
And for anybody listening, do like I did. Hit that alert button.
Yes.
That's how I knew you were on. It came up. I said, I can't miss it. Let me go eat.
And
Let me eat real fast.
and and, and I like that we came up with this idea because I don't like throwing people under the bus. I really don't. But I really do appreciate BGS. I really do. But he himself say, he's doing certain things he do is what his audience like. And some of the stuff his audience like is very mind numbing.
But
Just
let me give some pushback here.
mm-hmm,
He's got he you have he's doing. Look, I think what he's doing in turn, he's covering a lot of ground. Now you can't do it all, and he's got an audience he's trying to bring forward, and
mm-hmm,
so he's taking the smaller steps that he thinks that he can take to keep the audience together. And I think that when viewed in that light, I think he's doing an excellent job. Now, so I think it's the kind of thing where you roll in, you make a contribution, maybe there's a way you could like structure something that he could use, and then to go deeper into the rabbit hole like you guys do, then that's for this forum.
okay,
So
okay,
kind of it's yeah, he's that's the popular show, and this is Econ Magazine.
okay. Yeah, because BGS has a lot of knowledge, and I sometimes I sit back like, man, these people want to talk about this. This man has a lot of knowledge that I'm trying to extract to learn, and you all want to talk about this. That's what I that's just what I hang up at.
Let's look at it glass half full.
Mm-hmm.
The the fact that people hang in to the extent that they do to discuss cryptos, trading, and geopolitics. And you're talking about, consider the broad age group and interest group of that audience. It's amazing that it works as well as it does. So I kind of look at it like glass half full.
Okay.
You get what you can. And
Yeah.
there's seeds that you guys plant. when you go there and start talking to geopolitics. I mean, think about this now. There are people that will listen to a geopolitical conversation and hang for an entire hour, and they don't go away. They wait. So some of the things, guys, that people are mentioning, those seeds get planted, and maybe a month later they hear a news story on the news, and they go, "Hey, that's what those guys were talking about."
Yeah.
And so now they have a little bit more information and some context because they heard an hour discussion. Then now they understand what that story is about and why it was the first piece in the news and why everybody acts like it's such a big deal. So you're having more of an impact than you think. But you gotta kind of still. I'm saying he's dealing with people where they are and moving them forward.
Oh, okay.
Without, but that's why I say when I first went on that show, I mean I admire the brother for what he does. I just don't have that patience, but it's necessary. Somebody has to do it. And he's doing, man, he was on a hangout today. I lurk all the time. He had a hangout today with
Yes.
the millennial. He was in the mud, in the weeds with this dude, talking all kind of stupid crap for like, it was supposed to be like a 1 hour hangout. I think he went for like 4 hours. Man, I couldn't do that. But it's important. Somebody got to do it.
It might what? Okay, BitMEX. Can you explain to us what is BitMEX?
Well, BitMEX is the platform that the brother we talked about last week, Arthur Hayes, came up with as a platform for trading cryptos.
Okay.
So if you click on the link, it says it's the next generation of Bitcoin trading products.
Up to 100% leverage, trading without expiry date. Okay. Industry leading security, welcome to Bitcoin's most advanced trading form.
I'm actually signing up right now.
Sidebar, y'all. Dinus had it was discussing trading and crypto trading today. So
oh yeah,
I saw that hangout.
Was it a good good talk on it?
Yeah, he was. Yes, I thought it was entry level of like come learn how to trade. He's volunteering to teach people, and it was an hour long, and there was things to be interesting. The guy did a good job to explain.
I like this because a lot of I saw a few shows where a lot of black people, they have a large following, and someone asks about investment, then they'll come up with cryptocurrency, and they would compare a billionaire that said, "Oh, cryptocurrency is a scam," and they would say, "Oh, if this billionaire don't invest in it, what makes you think it's good for you to invest?" And this type of stuff, they have the power to stop people from making money, and they have this large following.
Right. But see, when I hear that kind of talk, what again, my pushback is some of the stuff you think is safe and valid is garbage. A lot of it is. Okay, because crypto is the new thing, new kid on the block. It doesn't make it riskier than crap that's been out there for a long time.
Yeah. And I tell people, well, if you think that, you mistaking yourself, because I don't think senators or government officials will come together to speak about something that doesn't have any type of potential to stay here. They won't come together and talk about, oh, how can we regulate this? They won't do that.
Bitcoin is real. Now, again, I'm not a Bitcoin trader. Let me just first say, I'm not for it or against it. I'm just a trader. And so I'm agnostic on the whole thing. It's just an asset class, and there's a time and place for just about everything.
Yes.
And at some point, the dollar is going to finish this vicious up move. And I believe it's going to finish that move at some point this year, likely this summer. And when that's over, that will be the perfect time for Bitcoin. My issue with again, I'm the technical trader voice here, but what I like about the show is you guys are talking fundamentals, and that's not my primary focus, but I learn a lot, and it's good to hear these perspectives, and so if people just combine a little technical with the fundamentals, but forget what the naysayers are saying. Bitcoin is here. Well, how long it's going to be here, we don't know. But between now and that time, it will go. Uh, just look forward. As a trader, I don't want to get into near term like what it's going to do the rest of this year. But looking further down, because I believe it's going to go down before it goes up again. But whatever the case, looking ahead a couple of years, the Bitcoin is going higher than that 20,000, significantly higher than that 20,000. And I'm telling you, as someone that's not a cheerleader for it, okay, I don't care one way or the other. I'm just looking at the chart, looking at the dollar, looking at where the fact that the whole world is talking about this thing. We're talking about the whole world. You're talking about people that have never traded before. That's new money coming into the market, all being attracted by this thing called Bitcoin that they don't even understand, but they're putting money up behind it. That kind of momentum can't be stopped.
Now,
to even put the cherry on top of the cake. For anybody that says, "Oh, it's just it's something you can ignore, it's garbage, or whatever," we're gonna have a Bitcoin ETF. That's gonna happen. You're gonna be able to go in and just pick a symbol, just like you pick an apple, and you won't have the physical coin that you can hold, but you will be able to invest in the appreciation of the thing. Okay, that's like the equivalent would be the GLD symbol, which represents gold. You don't have physical gold, but you get the price appreciation. That's really what most of us want anyway. I don't really care about purchasing things with Bitcoin. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying I just don't. I just want the money off of the appreciation of the thing. But when Bitcoin, when they come out with that ETF, game over. Because you're talking about Goldman Sachs, all the big money movers, the companies that control the 401ks and retirement accounts for all the federal government workers. It's going to be a tsunami of money going into Bitcoin, like something like the world has never seen. It's going to be worse than the gold rush. And it can go up and be garbage. It doesn't matter. These gray hairs on my head, I'm telling you that I was around in the 90s and investing when garbage internet companies, garbage companies, would go from $1 to $50 just because it said it was a .com. It didn't matter. The people who knew how to trade according to new technical analysis and knew how to read a chart, they profited off of that, and they sold, and they kept the money, and they went on to have great life.
Now what you saying, what you just said about the price evaluation, like we just said, this is just speculation. And when Mike and I were just speaking about how people were saying that quote unquote experts in the industry were saying that, oh, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple are going to be worth X amount by the end of the year. And that happens, it's going to be all over CNN. So it's going to be all over MSNBC. And then, like you said, Delaware, here comes a tsunami of new money.
I'll put it like this. The move that Bitcoin made from, what would that be, like March of last year to December, that's a move of that proportion to go from What was it? What was it in March of last year?
Let me check. I'll check
Couple
for you.
$100. I believe it's a couple $100.
I'll check for you right now.
I think we're talking about something on order of 10,000%. Okay, just to we're talking about a 10,000% gain.
Are we talking about Bitcoin?
Yeah, it was $966 March 26th last year.
Okay, when was it around $200?
Ooh, let me check that. It must have been 2016 because yeah.
Still, okay, let me say with that. Go back to when it was $2,000. In order for something to move 10,000% like that, man, that takes usually like 7-8 years, man. 7-10 years, not a year and a half.
Wait, you said when it was $200 or $2,000?
200.
Oh, okay, yeah. That must have been 2016.
Yeah. So to go from $200 to $20,000, help me with my math. Is that 10,000%?
They gotta be more than that. They gotta be at least.
Yeah. So because from 200 to 2,000 is 1,000. So that would be 10,000% to go to 20,000. So you don't get a move like that in 2 years, a year and a half. I mean, so when the people say what Bitcoin could be, I'm going to say this: whenever this bottom is in Bitcoin, it could go right back to 20,000, maybe in a year. It's something a compressed amount of time. I do not think it will take long because if you take the amount of money that it took to drive Bitcoin up to 20,000, I'm telling you that this second round, the second wave higher, will be greater than that because there's just more money in the marketplace poised to pour into Bitcoin, especially if they come out with that ETF. Game over.
Now, the ETF, what? That's an exchange traded fund. Okay.
Traded fund, yes.
What is the significance of that coming out and just being game over? What's the significance of that?
The significance is I don't have to do any. If they come out with an ETF, I don't have to do anything special to buy a Bitcoin. Like go to a particular Bitcoin. I mean, let me say not buy. I don't want to say buy a Bitcoin. I don't have to do anything special to benefit from that increase, the price appreciation of Bitcoin. If they come out with the ETF, I can go into my regular stock trading account that I have right now, and just as I'm buying Apple, I could type in the symbol for the Bitcoin ETF.
Oh.
And it will be that simple. I don't need to worry, have no conversation about no wallets and none of this other, stuff that's unique to Bitcoin as this separate thing. Okay, when it comes into the main market, it's just another symbol like oil, gold, Apple, anything else.
It's the equivalent of instead of cooking on the stove, pop it in the microwave.
Well, that easy, huh?
They simplified it.
You know how you go to the gas station, you got 89 octane, 91, 93 octane, they all right there, you just grab the pump. Well, when that ETF comes out, you'll just be able to grab Bitcoin like that. It's as easy as buying Microsoft or anything else.
Now, who's supposed to be coming out with this? Well, wait, is there talks about ETF?
Oh yeah. Google it. Go to Google and the SEC, the Securities Exchange Commission. They're mulling it over. And I think that the demand in the marketplace is going to drive it. I think the problem is the hurdle is seeing Bitcoin as a they don't know what this thing is. They don't know how to treat it. If it's an asset, if they treat it just like another traded company, then that would affect how they tax it, tax laws regarding it and all that. But I don't want to get into all of that. I'm just saying that when profit is on the horizon, America loves money. Okay, the greed of capitalism will make all those hurdles go away. There's a demand to buy this stuff easily, because right now you have to know too much uh, uh, particular information to get into Bitcoin. Right now.
Yeah.
So there's a hurdle. There's all this education people gotta have in order just to get the daggone wallet and figure out which one you want, and then once you find out which coin you want, you gotta find out what exchange trades that and all of this stuff. But once you're gonna look up one day, it's gonna be on the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, this ETF.
I it's not push button at this time.
Correct.
Mhm.
Correct. And so once it becomes the ETF, again, people with individual retirement accounts, um, retirement accounts through their job, it just opens it up for everybody to participate. And the wealth of America is one of the richest, countries on earth. When it becomes the ETF, that wealth can go into Bitcoin at that moment, and that will be a tsunami of money that Bitcoin has never seen before. We're talking about Bitcoin made it to $20,000 with a very small number of people in the game.
Yeah.
The whole world is getting ready to get. Who doesn't know about Bitcoin? I watched the show today on this was I watched it today, but the show was recorded back in November of last year. What interested me about the show is a show put out by a South African broadcasting company. They call themselves SABC, but it was a program with a bunch of millennials on it. And the SABC is like, that's their biggest broadcast company. I'm like, wow. And the whole hour was about cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
And they had some alleged experts on there about it, some young folks that were rich trading it, and just to see that the main broadcasting company would devote an hour of television time to discuss Bitcoin or in crypto with young people. I'm like, this is huge.
Yeah. And millennials, well, we are now the biggest group in America. And now,
let me just stress the point again. Whether Bitcoin is a Ponzi or garbage, it's irrelevant. That question is irrelevant. It can trend and make you wealthy, and it can still be garbage. And I can prove that. I can show you companies that are all traded on Wall Street that are garbage. They don't even have profit, but people still buy the stock. Go up and down. It's always been that way. Am I right, Mike? Where's Mike?
I think he's still signing up for the website.
Oh no, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, so so you can go and people guys maybe doing fundamental research. Go to Yahoo or any free financial site and look up earnings and see how many companies don't even have earnings, and see what their stock price, what they're charging. People buy stocks based on hope. Sometimes they have real earnings, and sometimes they don't. Look at how long Facebook didn't have any real profit for a long time. Facebook made money initially off of selling the stock because people bought it thinking that with that many eyeballs watching Facebook, it has to be something you can sell to them. So what Facebook figured out is the data. We'll sell the data. We'll sell the data. But so I don't want to ramble, but yeah, don't get hung up on the profit thing, or if you think people are going to go to the store and buy things with Bitcoin, that's irrelevant. That is completely irrelevant I'm telling you from the trader's perspective, that is irrelevant. That's an irrelevant question. Are people do are people attracted to this thing enough to invest in it? That's the question. And the answer to that question is yes. And people buying it in large in mass, that alone is enough to make the price go up. Because everybody's looking at thinking about that $20,000 number, and people are saying it'll go to $100,000. I don't know if it'll go to 100,000. I can definitely see 52. I can definitely see 52. We'll see. I can definitely see 52. 52, 82, somewhere in there. Okay. But who cares? Come on, man. Look, we're a long way from, say, $80,000 right now.
Yeah, we are.
Dollar Will, what's the market looking like from a charts perspective? Have you done any charts lately?
I haven't posted any videos yet, but in general, what's going on is everything is in a I would say a consolidation pattern, a sideways pattern. Prices need to go up, down, or sideways. And during that sideways pattern, I call that the circle of confusion, area of confusion. That's where the bulls and the bears, neither one of them is really sure what's going on. And if you, my personal view, if you trade a lot in that window, you can lose your principal. So in these sideways patterns, I either hold or get out the market. But right now, what I'm doing, I'm just holding my position. And the big thing, looking at Bitcoin right now, I would be surprised if it made it out of next week without. If we're talking next Friday, and Bitcoin is still moving higher, then I'm going to have to rethink my position that Bitcoin is going to fall further. I think we're by Tuesday, Wednesday, it should make a serious move down. If it doesn't do that in that window, in that time period, then I'm going to have to reassess my call and consider that maybe the bottom is in, but I don't think it is. And the same could be, I'm saying, for the S&P 500. It's all these things are going sideways.
So I think the bottom so far for this year was 4,000, right?
Let's see.
No, I don't think it got down. Did it get to 4,000?
I'm checking right now. I think it was. I think it touched 5,900, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, something like that. Yeah. Something like that.
Because I know Litecoin got down to like 118, 115 or something to that effect. Ethereum was down to something like 149. I'm mad I didn't get in on it. Then
I'll tell you this. Let me see. I'm trying to bring up a chart. But you can look at everybody, all the home days. That low in Bitcoin on April the 6th. Take a trend line, draw a trend line from April the 6th to now, a support trend line. If Bitcoin breaks that trend line, then I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm saying this is if you draw that trend line, you'll know what my opinion is. If Bitcoin falls below that trend line, I don't think it'll recover.
And again, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research.
Yeah, you don't think, but just my opinion, the way I'm trading, just tell you what I'm doing. I think if it breaks this trend line, that's it. Because I'm looking on the daily stochastic chart. What I like to do is I put up one. I use several sites, but one of them I like is freestockcharts.com. Why? Because it's free. That's one, and it allows me to do 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and I like to smooth out these oscillators by picking different increments in time. Like a 3-day chart, 4-day chart. it kind of smooths it out, and Bitcoin is overbought. Overbought means that there's been a tremendous amount of uh, people buying it since April the 6th, and it has reached a point where the price usually retreats some. Now, it can retreat some from this overbought stage without reversing. So because it falls doesn't mean it will keep falling. So yeah, I could be wrong. It could break that trend line and still go higher. I just don't think it will. So when it starts to come down uh, and breaks that trend line, everyone's going to have their eye on the April 6th low.
Okay.
And now for me, I I would be out now because I just don't have no faith in it. But for people who want to hold on, if Bitcoin goes below, put your if you want to hold on to the bitter end, you just want to stay bullish to the bitter end. Put a stop limit right below that April 6th point, the April 6th uh, uh, low. Because once it goes makes a new low there, I think it's going to pick up speed.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know whether we're talking 3,000 or 2,200, but this 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 could get ugly.
And you
But
said
we'll see.
you say you go on stockcharts.com?
Oh, I use this price the stock the free. Okay, one I use several free things. I use freestockcharts.com.
Okay.
That's the one. And another free one is bar chart. BARCHAR.
Bar
Yeah.
charts.
I'm trying to think, is it an S on it or not? Let me check that. It's no S. Bar chart.
Okay.
No S. Barchart.com. But freestockchart.com allows you to uh, gives you more flexibility uh, for timing. Like if you want to do it 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. If,
So you don't want to deal with no wallets or nothing?
if they come out with that ETF, I don't want to. Now, if they let's say they don't come out with the ETF, yeah, I went on what's this site I went to? Myetherwallet.com.
Yeah, Mew. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm like, this thing is confusing. This
It
is
is.
like
It is.
now I'll do it, if that's what I gotta do to participate in it. But if they come up with the ETF, that's it, man. That's where I'm gonna be because that ETF gives me a way to quickly sell it. See, I could then sell
I
that
think
and go buy. Go ahead.
now I was just going to say, I think when the ETFs come out, you're going to see the marketplaces start to kind of dissolve or get folded into bigger Wall Street entities
What
because they
impact do
can't.
you think that's going to happen? I think it's going to make prices move higher faster. What do you think?
What I'm saying is, I don't think these wallets and these crypto marketplaces are going to be necessary,
I
right?
agree.
Because your bigger TD Ameritrades and all those other outfits are going to be swallowing up the customers, the ones
Correct.
who are afraid to jump ship before. So
I agree. I think those things, crypto is going to end up on the Nasdaq and the New York Stock Exchange, and that's going to be it. They will be legitimate at that point for real.
So
And
I'm
with the
thinking.
news, the media is doing your work for you. Every time the media does a cryptocurrency or Bitcoin story, that plants a seed in people's mind that hey, I need to be paying attention to that. And when that ETF comes out, people are going to act on it. They're going to call up their broker and not even know anything about it. They're going to go, "You think I should be in Bitcoin?"
They do that now. They when Bitcoin went up to that jump fourth quarter last year, a lot of financial experts were saying, hey, my clients are asking me about this Bitcoin. They're doing it now.
And the brokers are just going to feed that because that's just all commissions for them.
Mm-hmm.
They want you trading, you know.
Yeah, actually, yes, they do. Because I was just saying, I've read plenty of books, and I've heard plenty of people that they know that say, hey, these brokers are not great at stock trading. They make their money on your fees,
Correct.
off the fees you get buying into these funds, these mutual funds. That's how they make their money.
You know who else makes that point?
Who?
James Kramer, in on all of his books. The reason why he does this TV show is he said that he learned from his time being a trader that those guys are not any better than the common person, the common
You
man and woman. And
right?
so that's why he has his show. See, people think that because somebody comes on TV with a nice Brooks Brothers suit and they went to
Yeah.
Harvard that they know what they're doing.
What
They
they
don't know
know?
what they do. They don't know.
What?
They
Hey,
don't know.
hey, hey! Did you hear about this science experiment where they had some monkeys throw darts at a wall, and the darts they threw landed on, like, stocks, and so they invested in the stocks, and the darts the monkey threw at stocks did better than the so-called experts choices.
I heard Boyce Watkins refer to it,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I'll say this. I'll say this. There's two sayings. They say the trend is your friend, and another saying in trading is the tide raises all boats.
The what?
Tide, the tide raises all boats. So
Okay.
meaning when the general economic when the business cycle, okay, is for, and I'm talking macroeconomics, is in building mode. Let's build, let's expand. Um, when the dollar is trending down, okay, that means that the price of materials like metal and oil generally starts to rise when it happens. Okay? And so that means the raw materials you need to make processed goods start to go up. And so companies, they jump to buy those materials so that they can get the materials at a lower price to lock in future profits. So back to why I'm called Dollar Will. So if you follow that dollar, you're gonna be in the right. You're automatically gonna be in step with the business environment, with the climate, proper climate. But
Oh, okay. Since
I forgot my point. There was something you were just saying. I was going to connect it, and I shouldn't have taken that loop off. But something you so what did you say just before?
now, I want to ask you something, Dollar Will, since you are one of our residential uh uh
Technical trading?
yeah,
Aficionados.
yes. Thank you, Mike. It's starting to become well known that cryptocurrency is another asset class. And say someone makes money in cryptocurrency, obviously you should diversify. Where What would Dollar Will do? The Dollar Will invested into cryptocurrency. He made X amount of money, and you say, "Well, I don't want to keep all my money in the cryptocurrency. I'm gonna diversify by doing what?"
I'm sorry. First, I was my response is going to be non-traditional and controversial.
Um,
Okay, I hate to say this.
non-traditional and controversial. Okay.
Yeah, hate to go here. If you don't know technical trading to help you get a independent make view of the macro economy, diversification is going to save you.
Wait. Repeat that one more time.
If you don't learn technical now, so if you can have an independent opinion apart from what media is telling you of
Mm-hmm.
what's going on with the dollar versus these materials, because that relationship, dollar versus materials, oil and metals, okay, which is gold and you know natural gas and oil, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not tracking that relationship, diversification is not going to save you. Okay, in the best case scenario, the goal, what people say with diversification, they say, well, you will lose less. Let's say if you buy across all of the sectors and sectors, including asset classes, say like bonds, okay, you will
Mm-hmm.
lose less because you won't have all of your money in say growth stocks. You know, you will lose less. Well, that doesn't sound like a great outcome. I mean, it's better than losing a lot, but I want to win.
Mm.
I want to always win. The goal should be to always win, but people are taught that that's not possible. Yes, it is. There's always something going up. It's not individual stocks, but a whole sector, some industry. There's always some asset class that's rising. When something is losing money, it's something, when something is going down and people are fleeing from it, that money goes somewhere. And that place where it lands rises because investors are always seeking value. And as a trader, you condition your mind to watch where the money is flowing. You turn the television off and you say, let me just see where the money is flowing. One of the areas now, back to your question about diversify. So within the context of being a technical trader, when the dollar hits its high, and I think that the climate's going to be great for cryptocurrencies. At that same point in time, oddly enough, I believe gold and oil will also be places to consider at the same time that cryptocurrency will be a place.
Okay.
I don't
Golden
think that, I
oil.
don't think that I don't think that's the whole. We're kind of far away now. Well,
Okay.
you can keep asking me that, and so in the
Okay.
future I'll refine it as the chart and see. I'm not right now. I'm just projecting what might happen, but when we get closer to it, I will be telling you what the chart is actually saying, not my you know um, rubbing a genie lamp saying a year from now. I mean, I thought, for example, I mean, I'm one of the few people that thinks that gold is going to fall.
Mm.
I think gold is going to fall, have a nasty fall. Not no long time from now, maybe within the next 30 days, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Okay, I think gold because I believe the dollar is going significantly higher, and
Okay.
I cannot see that gold and oil again they have an opposite relationship. If the dollar continues to rise like this, and the dollar right now, if you go anyone looking at a dollar chart, bring up say I guess a daily, you would have to go back to say what is it 2016. You have to go back to like December of 2016 kind of area, and you could draw like a trend line, and you'll see the dollar is kind of sitting right on the resistance line right now. So if I'm wrong and the dollar's going to start to go south, this is where it would do it. This is where it would do it. If I'm right, the dollar's going to take a two or three steps back and leap over that daggone line. And I think that's what's going to happen. And so the dollar rising is going to make interest rates go higher. And at some point, I cannot see gold holding these price levels and oil holding these price levels. But we'll see. You just keep an eye on all that. So the big story right now is the vicious move in the dollar since the first week of February. Bitcoin and all that other stuff, move that to the side. Watch that dollar right now.
Hmm.
Because I've been saying that to you guys. If you pull up the symbol USD CHF, if you could let me see if I can get this, if I can
You said
fire
USDBHF.
C as in country, H
Okay.
as in hex, like techno, and F as in Frank.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
Let me see if I can. get it. Share your site. I haven't done this in a while.
Okay, I'll share my screen
Okay, go for it. I'll count.
and you can tell me what to do.
Yeah,
Let me
bring
do
it up
that.
and just anything you got from this year and just put in yeah. You can go to Yahoo or anywhere. Doesn't matter.
All right, is this a USD CHF?
Yes. And you got when you click on like click on trading view. You know, you want to get good stuff for there. And you see that bottom, that low I can't see. No way to go. Yeah, that right there. That's a pretty vicious move. That's from February. Now, in a minute, it's gonna recover. You know, take out that peak you see. Let's see, move your eyesight to the high, like just before. What was the highest point just before that low? Go up, up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's under attack.
Okay.
Now, technical alarms will go off if the dollar crosses that. But that would mean that the power, the momentum off of that bottom from February would if the dollar makes a new high, say it exceeds that point when you have your cursor. If the dollar exceeds that point, that would say that the strength coming down. And so everybody's mind would have to flip at that point and see the dollar is bullish, which I've been saying all along. It's not, this run is not over. So I won't be the only one saying that if the dollar crosses that over that point when you have your peak.
And this is the point you talk, this dotted line right here.
Yeah, that high when you have your arrow. Yep, that high right there, peak right there. And we're under attack. I mean, that is what is under attack right now.
So as long as it stays under this line, is the dollars all right?
As long as it stays, well, let me not say all right. Let me say as long as it stays, the price stays below that peak where you just had your cursor. As long as the dollar does not make a new high right there, then the bear story, the opinion that the dollar is declining, that opinion continues to have merit. But if the dollar takes that high out, those people saying the dollar is falling, they have to change their opinion. See, it's all in the charts. And so you have automated traders out there. They're looking at this because you got programs written to respond to a breakout. That would be a breakout.
Okay.
That would be a failed. See, that price peak is like a ceiling. That's called a resistance right now. A price resistance. If it goes higher and breaks through that, it's like, wait a minute now, what's going on? And now all the people that are in gold, because they think gold is safe, they're gonna go, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, this is not the place to be.
So gold, you buy share.
Check this out. Here's where it says interactive. I want you to click that. Where it says on the upper right. Click that. I want you to see this in a candlestick form. And I want you to zoom in. Now, what I want you to look at is you see the part where the price kind of goes straight up and you see all that green. It's like a straight line.
Yes.
How many red candlesticks do you see after that point?
I see 2 within that green straight line.
Is that a vicious move or what?
It is. It's nothing but growth.
How you gonna bet against that?
Oh, I wouldn't. I would ride the train. Like people would ride the train up.
Okay, let's look at it another way. That is decisiveness. That is bullish decisiveness. When you look at when the price fell, it wasn't decisive like that. There's a force moving this dollar up, and it's not hesitating at all. You don't stand in the way of a trend like that. But nobody's really focusing on that right now. And that dollar move is the heartbeat of the global economy right now. That's scaring everybody.
It's a lot of volume right here. So a lot of people bought in right here.
No crap. Look at that. You can't ignore that.
Oh, you know what?
But people aren't because they're used to the story of weak dollar, not this. The dollar. I think if you were to zoom out to the 2011, the year 2011 to now, you will see that I think it's still going higher. It's not over. It's not. You have to. I think in the middle of bottom in the middle down there. There's should be some buttons to push to make it go out.
Okay.
Oh, you went to the S&P. You clicked on the S&P. You got to go back to the dollar. You might have to enter the symbol again at the top.
Let's see here.
There you go. Zoom out.
So
you have, do you see the sliders at the bottom?
This is no, that's not the slider. I'm trying to figure out how to scroll down, but there's no bar for me to scroll down.
Let's see. Okay, you see where you have to go over up here where you put in the symbol and select week to take it off a day.
Right here. Add symbol.
Left. No,
upper left.
Upper left.
Okay, right here.
Okay, now you see where you are. Take your cursor off of that. Click in the chart area to turn it back to this one. I'm trying to get you to click on this weekly view instead of a daily view. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Find the week.
1 week.
Yeah.
Click on 1 week.
Yes.
Ugh. What was
see that low in 2011? Oh man, yeah. You see that big candlestick red? Man, I caught one of those. This is how I got into Forex. It was years ago, right? This was probably like 2007 or 8. I caught a move like this, and I had something like, I think I had something like $20. It was a Forex position, like one lot. It was like $20-something or whatever. That thing hit. I hit one. I was just lucky, man. I was just dumb luck. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just getting into it. Man, that thing went up to $30,000. In like a 2-week period, I went from like $20 to $30,000. That was hooked. Now I lost it all because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I thought it would keep going. I was like, I was on the verge of really going full bore in technical analysis, not like you did. So that's when I became sold that you really got to know what you're doing, because when you have a lot of money, you don't know if it's going to go higher or lower. You need some kind of theory to help you guide you.
I'm gonna go back to this day with something I saw. Okay. Here, when I said it was a lot of selling, it was a lot of volume. A lot of people were buying uptrend, but then you see this little red candlestick right here. They must have seen all this volume, all this buy-in, and some people took some profit right here.
No. That's people buying. That's not sales. That's people piling in, saying, when you see the price go straight up like that, that's buyers saying, I don't want to wait for a pullback. Get me in right now. That's why this price looks like a straight line, because nobody's standing on the sideline saying, I'm going to wait for a pullback. And do you know who loses money when the price goes meteoric like that? Day traders. Day traders. They lose. They lose.
So
that's why I'm not a day trader.
Don't be a day trader.
I'm not saying don't be one. I'm saying there are benefits to it. There are times when day traders win, but this is one of the times when they lose. There's no system or philosophy that's going to put you on the winning side of every situation. But this is the situation where day traders lose. swing traders win because we're holding. We're looking at technical levels. Like when I at this 2006 low, because my trading theory says that we're going not just to this peak where you had your cursor before, but we're going to exceed it. Because that was my belief, I never even planned on selling until we get the highest high you see on this page. I'm not going to think about selling until we see exceed that. So then you have to go back to the beginning of 2017 to see what I'm talking. That where you got your
Okay.
cursor right now. Yeah, that's the spot where you can go back where you were. Yeah, but that was
This is
that. Yeah. So by my theory, we're going significantly above that. I'm not even thinking about selling.
this is a good buy-in right here. Or am I wrong? Because you see it in trending all the way down here. Well, to be
You
honest,
talking
you really
about at the
can't.
bottom.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
talking about where now or where it was in
Where it
2006?
was, where it was,
It was.
like right here. It say February 16, 2018.
Yeah, I'm not. I on my videos, I'm not going to say I called the bottom, but that general area, I told people that they needed to be. That was the time to get in.
Now, I've heard this before from even day traders, and you said it, I think, a couple of weeks ago, that you only follow the U.S. to Swiss franc,
Yeah,
and
that's what I follow. I
and
follow. Another reason why I like to follow that one is because it correlates pretty well with gold. There's another gold symbol I follow, and that is XAU, X is an X-ray, Apple, ugly, XAU, USD. And that's gold. So when you overlay the gold and the Swiss franc one, they don't line up exactly, but they're pretty close.
okay, because I've heard people say, follow only follow a few. Don't try to follow the entire market. Only follow a few, and those few will give you a generalized idea. Oh wow, it is overlap. A generalized idea of what to do.
I will say generally yes, but there's all kinds of trading styles. There are people that use scanners, market scanners, and they're looking for certain types of setup. And so they start the morning with a scanner, and a lot of day traders do that, and you can make a lot of money that way. So I don't want to say I don't promote like absolute only do this, only do that. Pick your style and stay true to it.
Hey
Now for
Doc,
me, I don't do that. I like to, like you said, I trade few symbols all the time, and I go deep on understanding those charts.
because the reason that someone I heard someone that says the reason they say they do this because you would get to know it like the back of your hand, and you will get to see just without, well, you'll get to see like, hey, wait, this is not how it usually goes. Something that's going on. You can get in there, do you lose skills and say, hey, okay, this is gonna go here or this is gonna go there.
And also, I could create a watch list, like, to the right of this, and I could put a whole lot of gold stocks in there. And if I see the dollar moving, I can see which gold stocks to start to fall, and I can jump on and short something. So
Hey,
there's lots of ways to do it. So I will trade a forex. I'll make a forex play, and I'll make a stock market.
I want to show you this, Dollar Will. Um, Microphone about to fall. I was talking to Mike earlier, and I was telling him I was speaking about Masternodes, and I'm so bullish on Masternodes. I'm completely bullish on Masternodes. This coin right here, Dash, is a privacy coin. It's ranked number 12 on Coin Market Cap. The max supply is only 18 million, which is about 2 million, about a million point one under Bitcoin. Bitcoin max supply is like 21 million. But look at this. This coin been in existence since 2014, and around February 2017, it was about $25. Look at this spike right here.
Wow.
Look at that. Now, let me show you this. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just going to ask what was going on at the time for the spike. What kind of news was going on?
I think what they did, they had they changed their name from Dark Sin Coin, I think, to Dash. Dash stands for digital cash. But this website, this is one of the websites I follow for my master nodes. And go to Dash. The coins required for a master node is 1,000. So let's move this to the. So you needed 1,000 Dash just to have a master. And a master node is people pay that coin pay you to help host their blockchain ledger. So you got all the information on your computer. Now, the annual ROI is 6%, meaning you get about 6 Dash a month. Now, right now, they pay you. How they pay you is they pay you in Dash. They pay you in Dash, so they give you 6 or 7 Dash a month. Right now, Dash is $490. So each month, this is how much you're gonna get. Daily income is $93, weekly $600, and monthly and yearly. And the only thing you got to do is just keep your computer on, or if you can put it on the VPS. People put it on the VPS because just in case their home internet drops off or whatever, they not SOL. But this is a continuous payout. Like we always saying, just hold the coin. You have this coin as a continuous payout, and Dash tipped out at, I believe, $1,600. So people were getting paid $10,000 a month just to hold this coin.
Can you put that link in the chat? I want to check that. I want to check that out. So this is this Dash this payout rate you're talking about.
Yeah, so you know what?
So this is coin mining, right?
No, it's mine. The only thing you got to do is just I'm trying to put this out. I don't know how I did this. What you got to do is just what the heck did I just do? Okay, let me go back. But what you got to do is, okay, good. Where am I? Okay. No, it's not mining. It's not mining. Let me bring up this. Let me say, what is a master node? Because like you all always say, Google is our friend. What is a master node? It's just okay. Yeah. What is a master node and how is it useful for crypto coin investors? What's this? Oh, come on. No thanks.
Mike, you hip to this concept?
No, not really.
Okay. In the crypto sphere, they say only those who can finally analyze the market, or oh my goodness, whatever. What is a master node? Okay. A master node is simply a cryptocurrency full node or computer wallet that keeps the full copy of the blockchain in real time, just like you have Bitcoin full nodes, and it's always up and running. But master nodes are considerably different in their functionality than normal nodes. They are different because they perform several other functions apart from just keeping the full blockchain and relaying blocks transactions as a full node does, blah, blah, blah. So basically, you're whatever coin that has a master node component to it, you are keeping a live copy of that coin's blockchain, and the blockchain is a ledger of what trades happen within that coin. So your computer is constantly your computer's memory is constantly being filled up of that with their coins. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just going to say it's more like a branch. Each computer becomes a branch at that point.
Exactly. Now I'm going to show you. Do you all want to show? Should I
So
show
what is mining? How's that different from mining?
mining? What mining does? Go ahead, Mike.
You're using computational cycles on your computer to generate that coin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And what a masternode is, that coin pays you to host their blockchain.
Okay, so mining actually creates the Bitcoin. Creates the crypto.
Yes.
Right. So
and this masternode, the record, it's the bookkeeping.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the ledger.
And part of the new tactics that they're using now with these cyber attacks is that they're hijacking websites, right? So let's say you have whatever website, commercial website is available. Those websites are being attacked and being defaced and being hijacked for the computational cycles that it has available to mine cryptos. So you hack 1,000 websites, and what happens is the child website under it, which would be the secondary website that links back to the parent website, is being hacked and used from a computational purposes of mining these cryptocurrencies.
And I got 2 masternodes. One I'm testing out and see if the ROI is what they say it is. I just got it, but one of my favorite is Linda, which is another. I told you all about this, so I'm gonna just show you all. Well, if I show you all this, it's not really going. Somebody gonna attack me. It's just showing my public key, which that's what you should show if you want somebody to give you something. So this is my master node. You can put my calculator up. Linda has a 96% ROI per their white paper, and so that breaks down to, like I said, 5,000 some odd. And these are the payouts. As you see, the 29th, it pays you. I got a big one, 34,000 Linda on the 29th. Really more than that, but it pays you out. Pays you out just to host it, and it's continuous. And
tell me this: you notice a big jump in your electricity bill?
Oh, mine. I put mine on a VPS. They teach you how to put your master node on the VPS, so it's always up. Only thing this is just my wallet, and it just, the rewards just come to my wallet. They show you how to do that.
Right.
So
wow.
Yeah.
So basically, while nobody's like really in the gold rush for these cryptos right at this moment.
At this moment.
You trading the assets so that when it does appreciate, you'll have a strong base of the currency. That's smart.
Yeah, and this is some of the higher, like this coin. I just, let me refresh. Okay, this is right now. This is at the top, Pure. It has an annual ROI of 800 some percent. Your monthly income is $6,000, yearly 74,000, and that fluctuate with the price of the coin. So, however many coins they pay you per day, multiply that by the price of the coin. So if the coin go up, that's how much you get. Coin go down, like the monthly and yearly incomes can fluctuate. This coin stipend yearly, monthly, you might say about $6,000. But again, how much you get paid is directly tied to the price of the coin.
And that's $6,000. That's not in US dollars.
Yeah, $6,000 US dollars. Just to have a master.
And that's per year?
No, this is monthly.
Wait. So right now, somebody can hook this up and make $6,000 a month.
Yeah. Okay, you know what?
That's the market. They're using cell phones now, so they're using smartphones now to as masternodes as well in order to host.
Yeah, like this one, Pure. I like to go to these two websites. So let's type in Pure. Let's click on here.
Wait a minute, you running one right now? You saying?
Yeah, I'm running two. Well, I'm running Lender, and I got another one I'm testing out right now. And so far, so good. But if it says what it says, I'll let y'all know.
Listen, in dollars. Don't be telling me about Barney Rubble money. In dollars, what's the most you've made in a month?
Right now, so far with the one I got in 3 days, I made about $600 to $700.
Oh my God. What kind of computer do you need to do this?
Like I said, it's on the VPS. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to talk to you off the live because I right now. Go
I'm
ahead.
into this. I'm into this.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling people about this. Like, hey, okay, I took the first one I saw, Pure, off this website because these two websites I like to go to just to see if one says the same thing as the other. They pretty much the same, but they keep.
I'm sorry. Slow down for me. You said VPS. What's that? Virtual private server?
Yeah,
Okay, so you're buying. You put up the money, and this hardware is basically in the cloud. You
right,
don't have the hardware, so
right.
you bought into shares of this.
Yeah, so okay, I'll give you a quick rundown. Say this one, Pure. You need 5,000 Pure coins to require for a masternode. As I say right here, required coins for a masternode, 5,000. Right now, the price of each Pure is $1.78. No, it's $1.79. So masternode worth will cost 8,000. You can say $9,000. So $9,000 will get you a Pure master node. With that Pure master node, again, the each coin. So we talking about Pure. How they pay you is they pay you in Pure coins, and it's tied to the price of the coin.
I got you.
So what you do is you take your rewards, which is your Pure payout. You go to the exchange. It's traded on Coin Exchange and Crypto Bridge, and you sell it. It's going to convert to Bitcoin, and you take that Bitcoin and you send it to your bank account. Well, you convert it to fiat, then send it to your bank account. That's how you get paid. So currently,
it would like right now, if you bought the crypto to get in, it would take a little over a month or two. Let's say a month and a half to 2 months to break
right,
even.
right
And then
now.
after that, you rolling. Okay.
Yeah, right now, say the annual ROI, it take you 35 days with this coin. And after that, it's just free money, continues over and over and over. Now, right now, since I just clicked on this, the daily income is let's say 260. The weekly income is 1,800. The monthly income is $7,700, and the yearly income is $94,000. Again, if this coin goes to $1, it's tied to that. But if it goes to what's the word? What I'm trying to say, $5, then you getting paid a lot of money. So let me hop over to Coin Market Cap and look up Pure.
Man, that's enough incentive for me to start day trading Bitcoin, make some money, flip it into this particular currency, and get a node.
Yeah, and there's like one thing you got to pay attention. One thing a lot of people say, you got to pay attention to the volume. Okay, the 24-hour volume on this is pretty good. The market cap is 15 million, so it's not a BS coin. BS coin. The volume is 361,000. So when you pay attention to the volume, that's basically saying if they pay you, can you get the coin, or can you dump the coin for money? So each day the volume is 360 some $1,000, which you can get your money. So all in all, I would say this coin is good. I would say, how long can they sustain this ROI? Wait, no, that's not it. Why am I? What did I just do? How long can they sustain this ROI? But if they can sustain it for 35 days, you good.
Right. And you just gotta sweat that time period out.
Yeah, I mean,
once you break even, it's like, hey,
whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Right.
And this coin been in existence since 2017. Its highest was before the big crypto market crash. The high point was about $6. was about $6. And that's just this coin. You have other coins called Stipend. Yeah, yeah. Like I'll show you the one I got now, Linda. Let me type in Linda. Because it's not on the other one. It's on here. Right now, Linda is paying about $300 a month to get in. It costs $3,000. And actually, you know what? Let me go back to this. Just to titillate your feelings. You can have more than one Masternode.
Yeah, of course, if you got the money.
Meaning, so after 35 days, you get your money back. You can invest into you get another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Yeah, so that's why I like passive income. Like when I tell people, "Hey, man, passive income, I like it through these nodes." Okay, I'm like, no, you're not listening to me. Look at this. And we all been saying, crypto market can blow up. Well, how much will this cost if everything, like you said, tide raises all boats? How much will this be in the future?
Yeah, so you can get like every 2 months you get a new node. I mean, once you get your money back, and then you use the money made from it to buy new nodes, and you just keep pyramiding that. And don't take the money. Basically, don't take the profit. Reinvest it.
Right. And you
once
can even
once you get your principal out, you can't really lose anything but time.
right. And you can go into other master nodes, get more of those nodes, and have that increase your positions into different have the money you getting from those master nodes buy you Bitcoin, buy you Ethereum, buy you Ripple, buy you, I don't know about Bitcoin Cash, but buy you EOS, buy you Litecoin. It's like you getting paid free money and you buying more positions of cryptocurrency with this free money.
Man, if you get 2 or 3 nodes, you set.
Yeah. And I go back to the Dash. Where's Dash? I don't have a Dash Masternode. I wish I had. Oh my God, I wish I had a Dash Masternode. And let me see the website. This is the website, and they actually tell you on the website that you're going to get paid around $6 a month. I just saw it. You're going to get paid around $6 a month, which is about 7% ROI. And again, each dash is tied to the price of the coin. So if I go back to here and do this, so with the Dash Masternode, you're getting paid $2,000, about $2,800 a month. But check this out. Say you got a Dash when it was like $1. You're like, oh, okay, I like this digital cash. That's pretty cool. I'll buy 2,000. So now you got 2,000. You got 2 Dash Masternodes, and they each are worth $488 and $488,000. So you look at this like, let me sell one Masternode and keep the other one, and let me get my $488,000. That's when I say like that's why me, Mike, both Mikes are so passionate about, hey man, get into this. In the future, this can be something, because trust me, trust and believe. When Dash was $6 and $2, people was like, man, I ain't buying this shit. Look at it now.
Look at that long sideways pattern.
Right.
When it was putting in that base, that's when people had time to buy those nodes.
Right, 97 cents. Yeah. People saying, man, I ain't buying that bullshit. That ain't shit. Now look at it now.
No profit was a couple $100 back then.
Right now, it's worth $500,000, and it peaked out. Actually, Dash Masternode at the beginning of the year was about $1.5 million, because, like, again, the coins are tied to the price of the coin. It peaked out about $1,600, so a Dash Masternode was worth $1.6 million, and then it can revisit that higher. I keep on clicking on the wrong tabs. It can revisit that high again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people getting paid $6. Oh my God! Like, when I see this, I kid you not, at nighttime, I sit up here and just calculate stuff, and I actually talk to myself. I'm actually up here talking because you all are the only people I can talk to about this. I can't, like, a lot of my family members I can't talk to about because either I'm gonna look crazy, really, I'm gonna look crazy in their eyes. I say, hey man, you do this. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about, man? You crazy. So I talk to myself and I'm like, I get my spreadsheets out. I'm not gonna show you my spreadsheet right now. And I say, well, if this is true, then this. I put in like my Excel formulas to calculate everything out. And then I when I come on like the hangouts, you all are the only people I talk to. I can talk to about this.
Yeah, you're not alone, man. That's what the internet has allowed every weirdo to find a tribe. I was including myself in that, okay? All right. So the people today, they really got it. You know, they got it great. If they have the internet, social media. You know, they didn't have to grow up at a time when they were an outlier and they had no social media. Now, that was rough. That was my life.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that they hang out. So when you found two people, you good.
Hey, Anti-Gravity, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you guys?
Oh, what's going on, Tip? Hey, I apologize, man. I've been,
You guys were going in deep, so I had to listen. I was like, okay.
yeah, I was looking at this, and you know what? I off air, I'll show you all the other master node I have, and show you all what's been paid out to me, and then I'll tell you all what I had planned on doing to if it pan excuse me turned out to be true.
Don't worry.
Because it actually ties into what we've been talking about on our private hangouts.
Okay, for sure, man. I appreciate it.
Got my attention, man. You got my attention.
Yeah, because like no, I mean this is the proof. Okay, man, it was 90 some cent, and I don't know how long Dash Mask Node's been out. I really don't, because I just got into cryptocurrency a couple of months ago. But then I look at this. Dang, what the heck did I just do? I look at this, and I'm like, if Dash can do this, then a lot of other cryptocurrencies can do this,
Right.
So what's to stop you? And Linda, like Linda's 96% ROI, and I tell people, Linda is less than a penny, albeit you need two. What the hell, man? I ain't know I went back. You need 2 million, Linda. Come on now. Albeit you need 2 million to get into Linda, but Linda is less than $1, less than a penny. And if you believe Linda can hit 1 penny, one solitary penny, that means you can get paid $1,600 a month. Because
hold up. Oh, okay, never mind. I was trying to see that. It was 0.0017.
Yep, 0.00. Yep.
Real quick, I'm trying to do the calculation on that.
Yeah. 96% ROI equates to 1,920,000 coins over the year, 160,000 coins per month, and 5,333 coins per day. And with my Linda Mask Node, as you can see on April 29th, I got one payout of 34,000, one payout of 9,000. On the 30th, I got a payout of 5,800. On the first, I got a payout of 6,000. On the second, 2,000. What's this today? 2,000. So it's around that number. Some days I get a big payout. Some days I get a little less than 5,000. Some days, like the longest I've been without a payout was 2 days. But
wait a minute, these are not payouts in U.S. dollars, are they?
No, these isn't payout in Linda. So these are my rewards. So I would take if I want the cash out, I would transfer this from my wallet, the thing you don't like, and I would go to an exchange. I transfer it to an exchange. It's traded on. So right now it's traded on Cryptopia, which I don't like. YoBit, I like Coin Exchange. I'm not.
So it's about $4 to $5 a day, $4 to $6.
Yeah, $4 to $6, and it says right here, daily. It say $11, but yeah.
So that's like average.
Yeah, average.
They paying you in Flintstones.
Yeah. So you would. So you would take your cryptos from your wallet, your rewards from your wallet, transfer it to an exchange, which takes about what 2 to 5 minutes. Cash it out in Bitcoin, because this is the trading pair, lender to Bitcoin. So which means when you sell lender, you automatically get Bitcoin. Then you take that and that Bitcoin cash out to fiat currency, and you take that fiat currency and put it into your bank account.
Tell me, any cryptocurrency traders here, is there a pair that has a negative correlation where you can go from one to the other?
You talking about arbitrage?
Yes, sort of, kind of. I'm something that give me like a pair of cryptocurrencies where when one rises, the other tends to fall, and they're kind of close. Is there such a pair?
They
I can think of.
Yeah, they normally say that about Bitcoin to altcoin market.
Wait, you mean like the big pairs, or are you talking about something like the smaller pairs?
Any crypto currencies that trade kind of counter to each other.
None that I've seen. What about you, like now?
Nah, I just
coins. That's possible, but for the big pairs, I've never seen that. Usually they go down together or go up together.
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, but that must know interested you, huh? Dollar Will.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. You got me on that one.
Because I'm like, okay, if it's the blockchain and it's a continuous ledger, and each coin has a blockchain, it's a continuous ledger, then they are paying you to host their ledger, and they paying you. I'm like, well, that's a good thing. Because when I was I always tell people, when I was in the traditional stock market, I just invested into, dividend paying stocks like the AT&T, the Verizon, Coca-Cola, because I like that concept. I'm like, wow, this is where the money at. Then I got the crypto. I'm like, okay. Then I heard about this. I'm like, wait a minute, it's right up my alley.
Is that for Linda Masternodes, or is Masternodes just in general?
Say again.
Is the payout because of the hosting for all Masternodes or just Linda?
Each, just the coin specific. Like that coin is paying you to host their blockchain.
Okay.
Yeah. So each coin will pay you in their coin to host their blockchain on your computer.
Yeah. These coming together. I read something about this concept. Well, that's why when you said BPS, I said no, because that's what you said. I thought you said EPS. You said BPS. I said, oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I kind of got it now. When I read it, I said that's pretty slick. So the company, or not the company, the individuals, or I guess who started the coin, they don't really have to spend any money on the hardware.
On what hardware?
The technology to do the accounting, to make the blockchain, because the investors are funding that by buying these nodes.
Oh yeah. When you buy, only thing if you want to host, if you want your Masternode to be on your computer, you need to have a computer with a good process. Ouch! I bit my tongue. A good processor and a large hard drive, because your hard drive space is going to be used up, because it's continuing downloading the ledger on your computer, so it could take up a couple gigs. But if you put it on the VPS, because I'm not computer savvy at all, I will let you in that. But what I do, a lot of these coins have communities. You go on something called Discord, and you go in there and say, "Hey, I need help setting up my masternode," and the admin to help you. And there are guides to help you. So what they'll do is say go to a VPS server. There's a couple out there. They'll recommend some. You go on there, make an account. They say, well, choose the Ubuntu server 16.4. You do that. It costs about $5 a month. And right, and you know what? Actually, that is your expense. Your expense is about $5 to $10 a month to host this, host different master nodes. And they say, well, put these commands in. You'll let them know. Okay. And they say, put these other commands in. There's YouTube videos. And I thought, wow, Masternode is up and running. You wait about a day and a half for your first payout, and you good.
I have two questions. I think you might have answered the the first one, which is about the VPS. Do they have any? One is, do they have any limitations? Like, do they is it unlimited per month? Is it like 100 gigs, 500?
They let you choose how many gigs you want, but right now, since it's so early in the Masternode craze life, they tell you, hey, go to Vultr, VULTR, which is a VPS service company, and they tell you to choose the 25 gig option, which is comes to about $5 to $10 a month.
Okay.
And that's your expense to host. Wow. If you want to do it on a VPS, opposed to seeing how much your electricity bill go up after your computer on, because it has to be connected to the internet 24/7, 365. Right. So either have it on your computer, how your light bill go up, or just put it on the VPS and pay $5 or $10 a month.
Right. Yeah, I wonder how much are we talking? When we say that, people's light bill go up, so I wonder how much we talking. Yeah, that's a lot. You say 24/7, and this thing is rolling. It's like taking a constant stream of data.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. It is. It's constant stream of data. So that's why a lot of people choose to.
That processor gonna get hot.
Right.
All right.
Right. So that's why a lot of people choose to put it on a VPS, because, like I said, if things messed up, only thing you need is your private keys. If you have your private keys, you just get everything back.
Do any of you guys do mining by chance?
I never did.
Oh, because it seems like at least from what I know, the bulk of the mining is in China, right? And
yeah.
At the moment that they are, when I was talking to my friend, he said that they're, because I asked him if I was trying to set up like a mining rig in China, and he's like, yeah, I wouldn't do it because they're cracking down on it. So I'm wondering what you guys think about.
There are sites where you can do that. Genesis Mining.
Oh, I dropped that. Did you guys hear? What did you guys miss?
Oh, no. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There are sites called Genesis Mining, and I think it's 2 other sites. I never joined them. Not for any specific reason. I was just getting into crypto. I haven't. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just going to say to Dollar Will that most people use cloud computing. So they'll use AWS, which is Amazon Web Services, or they'll use GCP, which is Google Cloud Platform, or they'll use Microsoft Azure because it's a lot more cost effective and they don't have to run up the electricity bill. But for those who do run it at home, they usually water cool their computers anyways. I think BGS actually water cooled his computer.
All right. How can I stop this past our 2 hours? How can I stop this and keep you all on? Because I want to show y'all the other thing I'm doing.
And the Hangout.
Just stop broadcasting?
Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.